You say, fast forward to the future, if I was 86 years old, well, this is gonna sound very, very crazy. I'm already like 3,000 years old right now. I just tell people I'm 33 because I don't age. Like 3,000. I know that's gonna sound weird, but I don't age. I'm immortal. There's nothing new under the sun. My mother had sex with an angel, was born an immortal, and ain't even know it. Found myself? I have never found myself. I'm discovering new things about myself every day. I haven't found myself yet, but I believe I'm headed in the right direction. It feels right. I just feel like Muhammad Ali, like the way he felt about the go in the ring, Thriller of Manila with George Foreman. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it gangster. I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm collective on the surface, but on the inside, I'm a nervous wreck. I'm trying to hold it together.
But that's beautiful because I think that means you respect it.
It's liberating when you can be honest with yourself and you can give a less about what other people think about you. I'm scared to death. I think it's a good thing though. It shows I'm still passionate. I still care. I still give a about my crowd. I'm still attempting to become greater. Like Ali said, I'm gonna show you how great I am. Like that's where I'm at with it.
Now, my birth name is Ibrahim. Him.
Ibrahim. Yes, sir.
What made you name your album I'm Him?
You want me to be honest?
Of course.
Let me bag up front of the mic a little bit. I am H.I.M., His Imperial Majesty, Benz driver, big timer, breadwinner anatomy. Yeah, I'm him. His Imperial Majesty.
In the flesh.
Yes, sir.
And so
I'm him.
When you present yourself in this manner, do you find it hard for people to understand the level of glory that you possess?
I never really invoked my royal status. I've never had to, and I never want to because I chose the life of a servant. Although I am one of the excellencies, but I chose the life of a servant because I take pride in charity and the aid and assistance of others.
Staying focused for Jesus.
Thanks for waking up with us.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Staying Focused for Jesus. Hope each and every one of you are having a blessed day in the Lord Jesus Christ. As always, today is December 2nd, 2022, December 2nd, 2022. Before we get into some of the scriptures and some of the other stuff I want to talk about, I want to give a little bit of background on Kevin Gates, because many of you may not know who he is. You know, I don't really know who he is like that. I know enough about him in the sense of knowing that he's a black rapper, but I don't follow him, obviously. We're living in some very, very interesting times where these demonic entities, these demonic spirits, these fallen angels, they become more and more and more bold. And one reason they become more and more bold is because they know that their father, the devil, is about to be revealed. They know that their time is coming. Y'all think they getting down now with everything that they're doing and ruling and running the world the way that they do. They're going to turn up even more when the body of Christ is gone. And so they're not afraid to reveal themselves in the days that we're living in. It's not even a matter of we having to go as Christ did and ask who you are, pretty much identify yourself. We are legion. They're telling you who they are. And people still don't believe. Or they do believe, and they side with these people. They worship these people because the worship of celebrities, I'm going to show you this later on, the worship of celebrities is the worship of a lot of these ancient gods and demons. They worship them. That's why they follow them. That's why they can say stuff like that, and people will look at them crazy, but then they will still support them. But if we say something that they deem as crazy, like Christ crucified, buried, and risen from the dead again on the third day, oh, they got them crazy Christians. I can't rock with them. Yet Kevin Gates can say he's 3,000 years old. This is just flesh. Remember what the Bible tells us, that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. That is a spirit speaking through him. This is a tear. All these sermons I've done where I'm telling y'all about these different things. The tares amongst the wheat, they look like us. They walk like us. They talk like us. They're in our culture. They're influencing our culture, and they getting paid to promote death and Satanism. These are literal tares. Children of the devil planted here in this earth that also came through the flesh. Now, Kevin Jerome Gilliard, better known by his stage name Kevin Gates, is an American rapper, singer, and entrepreneur. He is currently signed to Breadwinners Association with a partnership with Atlantic Records. If I'm not mistaken, that's his label. That's his label. We're not going to read all this. It talks about his mother is a Puerto Rican woman, and he has an African American father. And we know about that. We know who Puerto Ricans are. Same family. He ended up getting locked up, as a lot of us do, because of not having a father figure, a true father figure. And it says when he was 17, he briefly attended Baton Rouge Community College. Gates is of Moroccan and Puerto Rican descent. So even though it's saying that his father is African American, his father would be more on the Moroccan side. Does he look more Moroccan, or is that from his father's parents? I don't know. I haven't done all that research. That's not the focus of what we are talking about. Just want to give you a little bit of background on him. Now, when he got locked up, it says during this time, when he was locked up, Gates claimed he earned a master's degree in psychology through a prison program. I find that very, very interesting because of the power of psychology and what psychology deals with. If he did, I don't know if he did or didn't. If he did, then that would make him, it would make him very wise, because now he's able to use his knowledge about psychology with and within music. Now we look at psychology, it tells us psychology is the scientific study of the mind and behavior. That means he studied how the mind and a person's behavior works, and he implemented it in music, which that's a fact. Rather, he has his master's degree, he implemented that psychology into his music. Now, if we go down, just want you to see something real fast. Right here, it says Gates is a practicing Muslim alongside along with his wife, and went in September 2016 to Mecca for Hajj. Muslim. If you are a Hebrew Israelite and y'all looking up to these type of rappers, the man is a Muslim. We don't rock with Muslim beliefs, and we don't apologize. Rather, you are a Hebrew Israelite or you're a Christian. We don't. Now, people have addressed this topic and they've given their commentary, but y'all know I like to go a little bit deeper with it. I like to break it down a little bit more. I like to get to the root, the seed of a thing, because the small things make up the big thing. As you heard from the clip at the beginning, when he was talking about his mother had sex with an angel, he started, rapping / singing it. So I was prompted to go look it up. Like, okay, it sounds like he's referring to a song. Well, he is referring to a song. He's pretty much saying, I put it in a song and I told y'all. So why y'all looking at me like I'm crazy? And you see the man's face, he's dead serious. Now, if you can't handle super explicit lyrics, then you might want to fast forward. Or if you got children or whatnot, you might want to fast forward so they don't see this part. The song he's referring to is a song called John Gotti. Now, I'm not about to read this. I'm not about to read all this. I just want to key in on a few parts. Right here, he says that he's going to be a god in New Orleans, like Damon. And then, if we go down, he says, praise to Allah, I was born a god. With the murder game, I'm righteous. Pretty self-explanatory, right? But the line he's referring to is right here. He says, I'm about my business and back selling sand. I'm about my business and back selling sand. Packed up my bags and jumped back on the freeway. Say home's where the heart is, don't know where I'm going. Octavius drinking, I'm leaning and pouring. Those who don't get it say, what are you on? They don't get it. They don't get what he's talking about. Then he says, there's a line right here, my mother had sex with an angel, born an immortal, and I ain't even know it. Right there. My mother had sex with an angel, born an immortal, and ain't even know it. He ain't talking about immortal in the sense of being born again through Christ. He's talking about being an immortal in the sense of what? The Nephilim. The Nephilim. This is Bible right here. Then the man is talking about there's nothing new under the sun. My mother had sex with an angel. We're gonna look at the video again. I'm gonna do some commentary on it. But what I found interesting is if you keep on going down, he gives you a little bit more insight. Driving along while inside of my Porsche, beat the out of, ain't no slamming my door. So he beat her, according to what he's saying, because she slammed his door. Maybe they got into an argument or whatever. I don't know. I'm only excited by spiritual things, and I swear I can't wait to move on. I'm only excited by spiritual things. That's what he's really excited about. If you're 3,000 years old, you've lived a life, or lives, we should say. And it's the spiritual things that's going to excite you. Why? Because you've been there, done that. You don't really get excited by it. You get excited by the spiritual things because you're a spiritual being. And this unclean spirit is excited by spiritual things because they want to hear the things of God, but they cannot get back to that. And therefore they have to feed off the spirit of others. They promote death because they are deaf inwardly. They have to feed off the life of others to feel some type of living. That's why they have so much sex. The passing of, energy and stuff like that through sex. You already know what's up right here, but we want to make sure we bring it back to remembrance. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and after that, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. We know these giants, they became what? It tells you, mighty men, because they were, conceived through the, came through the woman and came in the flesh. When we look at the word celebrity, it tells us something very, very interesting. Celebrity means solemn rite or ceremony. Solemn rite or ceremony? These celebrities like Kevin Gates, these celebrities like Oprah Winfrey, you can go down the list. These solemn rites or ceremonial people. Multitude, fame, frequented. So frequented of what? A frequency of going to these solemn rites or ceremonies that these celebrities hold, which is worship of themselves or their gods. Going over, we look at the word rite, because we just saw, right? We want to break it down so that we have a better understanding. We want a basic understanding so we can understand the more complex things. Now, it says rite, formal act or procedure of religious observance performed according to an established manner. My. Custom, usage, especially a religious observance or ceremony. To reason, count. When you're going to these celebrities and you're worshiping them, they're telling you to count. They're reasoning with you of why you should serve and worship them or whoever they serve. Count the number of the beast, for the number of the beast is the number of a man. They're saying, count. You see this money we got. This is the life you should be living. It's not about the money. The money just enables them to do the different things they want to do in this world. More on a larger scale, which is to be able to spread it. You got money, you can spread some things, right? It's kind of hard, or it's harder to get your name out there when you don't have the money behind it, like others do. And we know that's how things go in this world. These new rappers, they come out and they are promoted because these music industry executives, they put money behind them. This is all spiritual, y'all. Then we jump over to celebrate, to perform publicly with appropriate rites, dealing with something religious again, dealing with something spiritual again. Much frequented, kept solemn, famous, assembled to honor, to publish, sing praises of, practice often, originally to frequent in great numbers, because you have all these people gathering together around these celebrities to celebrate them publicly. It's a rite of passage. It's public worship. When you see these celebrities on TV and the cameras are going, the lights, right? That's what it is, and the crowd is around them. It is a public religious act. It's a public religious rite, according to their beliefs. And then y'all get all sucked off into it, and you do the same thing with Thanksgiving and so-called Christmas and all these other holidays. We're going to gather together. We're going to assemble in great numbers around the world to perform publicly with appropriate rites and celebrate Thanksgiving or so-called Christmas or whatever it may be. And God ain't rocking with it. But you still putting God's name on it and don't think you're going to be held accountable. Now, got that. We know the scripture where it says to count the number of the beast. For the number of the beast is the number of a what? A man. The man is a beast. But the spiritual God sees him as a beast. When Jesus came to the earth, was he a literal lamb? Lamb? Was it a lamb? Or did he come in the flesh of man? Satan is a beast, but as he's walking around on this earth right now, is he a great red dragon? Or is he a charming, charismatic man somewhere? But if you've seen him in the spiritual, under that spiritual lens, you would see this great red dragon. What is God telling us when he's telling us to count the number of the beast? Let's go deeper with it, because y'all know this my stuff right here. Y'all know I'm known for that. I know I'll be speaking about other stuff, but this prophecy right here is mine. He said it's his prophecy. Like, you don't want to. Y'all know I ain't saying that. Come on now, get it together. God gifted me with the revelation of the mark of the beast. I'm not saying that there aren't others, but I know what the Lord blessed me with to speak about. Y'all know I've been prophesying about it for years. And I glorify God on that behalf for choosing me to be the one to bring these end times revelation. You know that how humbling that is. I know a person, you can get prideful off of that. Yes, you can. But for me, it's humbling. Like, the mark of the beast, Lord? You gonna give me the revelation? Personally? Again, I'm not saying there aren't others, but y'all know, you know, I'm known for this. I'm known for this mark of the beast stuff. People think I'm known for other stuff, but no. I don't, I'll be known for exposing people and stuff like that, but if you ask me what I want to be known for in regards to ministry, of course I can say many things like, standing up for the truth obviously, but mark of the beast, bringing forth that revelation. And it's humbling, considering we've always wondered about it for so long. Mark of the beast, mark of the beast. Even people that ain't saved, mark of the beast 666. When we look at it, it means to count, of course, compute, calculate. He's saying compute the number of the beast, calculate the number of the beast. Then if we go down, it says to count with pebbles, to compute, calculate, reckon. right? And it was used in Luke 14:28 and Revelation 13:18. But the root of it comes from G5584. We're going to look at that. Before we do that, I want to jump over here real fast. I want to go over here where it says corresponding Hebrew words. 85608. A primitive root properly to score with a mark as a tally or record. That is, by implication, to inscribe. And also to enumerate intensively, to recount, that is, celebrate. Do you know what religion actually means? It means to go over something. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and get it. Religion, state of life bound by monastic vows, action, or conduct, indicating a belief in a divine power and reverence for and desire to please it. Now, we want to get to the root of it right here. Go through again in reading or in thought. The first part is read, R-E with the dash, again, read, reread, relearn, go over it again and again and again and again and again and again until you get it. That's the root of religion, and we do that. We go over and over again in scriptures until we get it. So when we go back over here, this makes that much more sense in regards to celebrate and to recount, commune, account, declare, number, reckon. We saw that, right? Scribe, show forth, speak, talk, tell, out, write, or writer. To count, recount. He's telling you to recount. Line it up so it makes sense for you, and then you will see clearly. To number, take account of what's going on. They're telling you, line it up, y'all. To be counted, be numbered. To recount, rehearse, declare. The truth is not debated, it is declared. We saying the same thing over and over and over and over again, so you hopefully get it, so you can count the number. You can see what's going on. You can understand the code. To recount something, rehearse, to talk, to count exactly or accurately. We're telling you, count the number of the beast, for the number of the beast is the number of man. Count it exactly and count it accurately so you can see who the beast is and who are with the beast and who have his mark and his number. Secretary, scribe, we know they do. They write it down so it can be read later or reread. Learned man, scribe. Now, jump over here. Let me close this out. Do I need this? Let me see. Okay. We got that. Compute, determined by calculation. To count, sum up, reckon together. It comes from these two words, which is C-O-M dash, which is, with or together. To reckon. So again, reckon together. Then we see originally it was to prune, which is to cut, strike, or stamp. You stamping something, you take a pen, you write it down, that's a form of stamping or cutting or striking something. That's how we do it today. And also how I'm doing it now. Makes sense because we just read that in regards to the definition that was similar, the word that was similar to what we are looking at now. Reckon, enumerate, count up, name one by one. Relate, how do these things tie together? How are they related? Now, let's go get relate. So we can understand just a little bit more. Relate, to recount, tell, refer, report, bring back, bear back, bring it back again. How are these people related? They are brought back again. I'm related to so-and-so. It's the same family. We in the same group. Recount, make calculations, to explain, relate, recount, arrange in order. This is what he's telling you when he's telling you to count the number of the beast. Arrange it in order. You got all the pieces. Put the pieces in order and count them. Calculate it with your God-given mind that he gave you, God-given brain that he gave you. Move in a straight line. Line it up. It's cricket. Line it up because you have the power to lead. You have the power to rule what's been given to you. They want to continue to make it twisted and perverted, but we take it through the power of the Most High and we direct it in the straight line and say, okay, what does this mean right here? Make it clear. Here it goes, it's clear. We're going to lay it out point by point by point by point by point by point by point. And that's what we do here at this ministry. Say it ain't what we do. Go ahead and lie. Count the number of the beast. Reckon the number of the beast. Line it up in a straight line and see what it is. Then we go over here. The root of G5585, I think it was, is this is handle. Feel after. Handle, touch. To manipulate, that is, verify by contact. Verify the number of the beast by going out here and seeing what's going on. Which is why Paul said, you know what I'm saying, touch not, taste not. That's what they were saying. They were saying, you can't do this, you can't do that. God is saying you have the grace to go out here and see what's going on and confirm what I'm telling you by contact. You don't have to just sit back on the sidelines. You can go out there, go. I'm sending you out there as he told us. Figuratively, to search for. Go out and search and see if these things be true. To handle, touch, and feel. Metaphorically, mentally, to seek after tokens of a person or a thing. Let's get it over here. Same thing, just going to give us a little bit more. Feel, touch, handle, grope for. Again, to manipulate, it means, some of y'all think what manipulate means. Most of you don't know what it means. But in the context, it's verify by contact. To search for, the same thing we just read, right? Feel after, handle, touch, count the number of the beast. Touch, handle these different things. Look at the evidence and line the evidence up. It's also used in reference to seeking after God. Seek after these things and see if they be true. Be a Berean. Now, we're going to do that real fast. Let's do that real fast. We talk about celebrities. Let's line the evidence up. We type in 666 celebrities. That's what I did. He said, line the evidence up. See what's going on. I've given you the power to do that. I'm giving you the authority to do it. See how these things are related together and line them up and calculate it and see that it equals 666. We know about that. Yep, we know about that. We know about all this. All related, right? We're not taking nothing out of context. So the question we must ask ourselves in the equation is, why do they keep doing this? Nobody normally walks around doing this. Nobody normally walks around doing this. These are what? These are celebrities, and we just define what celebrity means. Nobody normally walks around doing this. This isn't normal behavior. We're lining it up. Some of this, you know, photoshopped and stuff, but you get the point. That's real. That's real. You get the tattoo. You break down the tattoo. They're going to tell you the meaning. It's related. It's connected. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see what else they got for us. We know about that. Come on now. We know about that. You see who was up here, right? Of course. Y'all know about him. Come on now. All related. You know about her. They're all related. Same family. Look at the celebrities. This isn't normal. She's a politician. Oh, she's just doing that, make a point. Eddie Murphy, ex-President Barack Obama, LeBron James. Who's that? Is that John Legend, I think? You know who that is. Birdman. You just seen her, Mary J. Blige. Come on now. Another rapper. Some of you don't know him. Jim Jones. Doing the same thing. Let me type in this real fast and let y'all go. Demonic celebrity rituals. Because you know they be doing the rituals on the at the shows and stuff. Is that Katy Perry? I don't know if these horns are real, but either way, they real. If you get my drift. Megan Fox, who talk about drinking blood and stuff like that. Maybe this is real. Did she wear that to the show? I don't think so. By the way, she's demonic. I just want to bring this back to your remembrance because y'all know about this stuff. Y'all know how they get down at these award shows. Lil Nas X, he allegedly had Satan in there. This is supposed to be a representation of Satan. In his music video, he was doing some stuff to Satan, pretty much having sex with him. And how people quickly forget about Ye. He did a whole long video where he was talking about sleeping with a fallen angel. We just go down the list, y'all. And about the Travis Scott thing. Come on, man. Then we just read scriptures about they eat you. You got Madonna with her rituals. Baphomet. Click on that real fast just so y'all can see. God said line it up. He said count. I want you to count. Can you count? You see what's going on? Let me see who else we got. Who else we got? It's out there. Y'all know about her. It's out there. But no, none of this is what you think it is. Man, they know what's up. What's that song that Kanye West song Sleeping with Fallen Angel? Runaway, yeah, Runaway. He got a whole music video about sleeping with a fallen angel. Did y'all forget about that? Did y'all forget about that? Did Kanye repent of that? Count and see what's going on. And people are talking about they are awakened to what's going on. but you're still spiritually dead. You're still spiritually dead. And that's the problem. You don't want to spiritually awaken the right way. You're being awakened to something like what you see in the Matrix. You're waking up from a Matrix into another Matrix, and you think you're really woke. You're still in a Matrix. You're still in a living hell. But the reality of it is, most people, when they truly awaken, they're going to realize they was in a Matrix. They really weren't woke. And they're going to wake into the reality of hell. You got all this knowledge, all this wisdom, all this understanding, and you still reject the truth. You still reject God's righteousness. You want respect when somebody come to your house, and you want things done the way that you want them done. But when it comes to God, no, we're going to do it our way. How stupid do you sound? And do you think that you're supposed to get away with that? Just like if somebody come to your house and they disrespect you, they say, we're going to do it like this, they supposed to get away with it. You wouldn't let them get away with that. But God is supposed to let you just continue to get away with what you've been getting away with. And you don't think nobody knows. With that being said, God bless each and every one of you. In Jesus Christ's name, as always, stay focused for Jesus and let you know the truth is not debated, it is declared. Make sure you watch the outro video if you need some more information.